course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the center position.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Takes the three. Draymond Green pulls it in. Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Butler. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Podziemski's got 5 now.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
They set the screen, and there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And the shot goes in.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Jackson. Down low. Here's Edey. And he banks in the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Butler. Grizzlies making the shot. Pass to Moody. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Wells' shot is good.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Here's Podziemski. Back to Green. Here's the floater. Curry passes to Green. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. It's over Morant. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Steph Curry has amazing confidence in his shooting ability, and why not?
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Ja Morant. Pass to Podziemski. Green with a screen on Bane. Now here's Moody, guarded closer. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Outside Jackson. Bane with it. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. What do you have to say?
Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And so here's Memphis. The Warriors making the shot. And then Morant slams it in.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Now here's Curry. And the shot is good. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Green, the pass to Curry. Green with the screen on Morant. Curry, that's good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. On the heel, he's checked in for the Warriors. Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. .112 left here in the opening quarter. Bain finds Clark. Morant with a wide open look. Traps in the tray. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his ability.
Here's Butler. Heel dishes to Butler. Good.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
It's stolen by Green. Butler against Clark. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Give me such a well-conditioned athlete using that vertical he has to get up and throw it down.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Morant. Here's Aldama. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Podziemski. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here's Morant for 3. No good. Shot missing. Up in time. The shot, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've got... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after it.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Pippen. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Kennard in at the 2 spot. Pass to Aldama. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Payton kicks to Kuminga. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Clark. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the team likes to use Kennard as a floor spacing kind of player, but he decides to do damage that time inside.
That's to Curry. Here's Kuminga. And it's off from 3-point range. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now Jackson, defended by Kuminga. And the basket by Jackson.
Quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
That's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Hield subbed in for Stephen Curry.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
A shot by Wells, no good. Warriors leading by 8.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Pass to Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Butler with the ball. Aldama's there. Just 4 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Payton can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Morant. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Butler. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Clark. Morant passes to Aldama. Some solid defense from Butler.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Aldama. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Wells grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 10. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Butler a screen on Morant. Pajemski finds Hield. Bangs home the trifecta. Hield's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Warriors.
Buddy does such a great job of preparing his shot even before he gets the ball.
Here's Morant. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
40. The Grizzlies, 31.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Warriors leading by 9. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Green is out there with Butler. And it's Moody in at the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5.
Unbelievable athleticism. Morant's stop and start is elite.
Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Morant's got space. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Moody. Here's Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Here's Edey, guarded by Green. 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
And the Warriors making a change here. Hield's checked in, so he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
Pass to Bane for 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Moody finds Podziemski. Hield outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Butler on the wing. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, Butler's a great competitor, and he's playing with some fire right now.
Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
Offensive rebound. Wells plays it up and banks it in. Wells has got 7.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Pass to Podziemski. Green with a screen on Morant. Payton in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. It's a 16-point game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And there's Jackson on the assist from Wells. Jackson's got his second bucket.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Here's Morant. And again, Memphis no good. Warriors leading by 16. Pass to Pajemski. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. He's got 16.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Aldama finds Jackson, and it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his first foul. He's Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. 1:46 left to play in the third. Here's Morant. Warriors with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Pajemski. Here's Butler. They kick out to Hield. Pass to Pajemski. Just 5 on the clock. And Buddy Hield gets the three. Hield's got his third bucket of the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
Well, that's how you execute a pick and roll. Jimmy Butler just toying with the defense and waiting for the opening.
Outside, Bain. Outside, Jackson. To the right side. Morant outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got 19 points.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
But Pajemski's shot is good.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, we've got Desmond Bain. Santi Aldama is out there with Wells. Then it's Pippen, and it's Clark in at the 5 spot. All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
Payne for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. And for the Warriors, they're shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Right side, Kuminga. Pass to Jackson Davis. Payton in the corner. Pippen against Curry. Releases. Out left to the wing. Second shot opportunity. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Pippen against Curry. And another miss by Memphis. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. It's rebounded by Memphis. Wells wide open. And another miss by Memphis. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Pippen with it. Pass to Aldama. Clark outside. And again, unable to change momentum here. In the corner, it's Hield. Takes a three. It's Clark with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. A disastrous start to the period. Wells passes to Bain. Launches it. Shot clock reset for Memphis. And it's in there.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Curry against Pippen. Curry with the bounce pass. Payton right side. They kick out to Hield. Outside, Kuminga. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Kuminga's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Spins. Pass to Aldama. The rebound by Payton. And it's the Warriors' ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Hield attacking. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, he's a little bit more than just an outside shooter. Buddy Hield finding himself. That time maneuvers inside to get good position.
Pippen down low. Guarded by Curry. They grab their own miss. Pippen misses. Warriors have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Looney. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
Here's Edey, defended by Kuminga. Edey can't hit. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 15-4 run.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Cans it from downtown.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Kuminga kicks it to Looney. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Kevin Knox is checked in for the Warriors. Peyton comes in for Stephen Curry. And the Grizzlies with possession. Morant, right side. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Basketball. Substitution for your Warriors.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Three-pointer buries it from three-point range.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Out of the floor for your Warriors.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Kevin Knox, the second.
Morant surveying the D. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.